So Electro Giant has been one of the worst win conditions, definitely in the entire game for the last couple of seasons, but recently in the recent balance changes, we did see a balance change that was like making it slightly better, so we're going to see if it's usable today. I have no idea, I haven't really played much of it this season, but we're going to test it out today. I've got this deck with Queen, Evo Cannon. Evo Cannon's going to be super helpful in a lot of matchups. I'm hoping I don't face too much Pekka, because I think Pekka is just a hard counter to E-Giant in general, but okay, so it looks like we're facing the one and only, you guessed it, Rune Giant Cheese deck here, so I'm just going to let that kind of die out. He had to spend a lot of elixir, and my E-Giant got a ton of damage, so I'd say a pretty solid start right there. I like playing E-Giant a little bit more aggressive than you would think. It used to be much more of a control deck than it is now, in my opinion, just because, you know, the game is just very not control-sided at the moment. It's more aggression, with, like, Bait, Rune Giant, even Graveyard is super aggressive nowadays. It's just basically who could be more hyper-aggressive in these matchups, but I'm just going to cycle my Bomber the back, go for my Dark Prince as well. Here it comes, guys. Oh, boy. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to go for my E-Giant, actually, to tank for the Goblin Giant. I think this is a good play, mainly because if I don't do this, I can't kill the Goblin Giant. I can actually get King Tower here as well. That was a beautiful defense, by the way. It's very hard to defend the Rune Giant correctly, but we'll take it right there. So E-Giant is going to die out, but the Hunter, oh, it got a few hits on Tower. One hit will take it, but the Hunter does take that out. Level 16 Hunter. Chef Tower, man, I cannot wait for the balance changes coming up in the next season, but I'm not going to lie. I was playing the Sudden Death Tournament today, and I cooked everybody, bro. Like, I went 31-2, and the only 2 games I lost was to Graveyard Knight, and then also somebody that sniped me with, like, Recruits canning. It was, like, a whole snipe. Like, he had Recruits, Earthquake, a bunch of other stuff that I couldn't even break through. Poison, I think, too, in there. It was pretty funny, but I literally, like, had a lot of fun playing just because everyone is so brain dead, and they play the exact same way that you can just always predict what they're going to do. So it was a lot of fun playing Sudden Death, but I might make a video on that tomorrow if I still push up some more in that, since, well, I guess tonight, technically, I'd record it tonight because it's ending tonight, but I'm undecided. I guess we'll see what happens. But anyways, that was a pretty good interaction. I don't even know what just happened. I was just placing cards mindlessly right there. I'm gonna be honest, but we're just gonna go E-Giant the River. I don't really think he can defend this. If he goes anything, I'm gonna Bomber that. Definitely going to Bomber here. I'm gonna go for the Lightning, try and predict the Rune Giant right now. Maybe? No, he doesn't Rune Giant. Wow. Okay, interesting. I guess that makes not much sense at all. There's the Rune Giant. I was gonna say, you kind of have to Rune Giant if you want to break through with these type of pushes. I mean, Goblin Giant's very broken by itself, but it's not gonna take my entire tower. If you have the Goblin Giant boosted by the Rune Giant, then it definitely could take my entire tower. So that's gonna be a pretty solid, easy first win right there against a very toxic deck. I'm hoping I don't face too much of this deck because I just cannot stand it, and I've been facing so much of it on ladder. I'm sure you guys have all been experiencing the same thing as me wherever you're playing in your range. But yeah, easy first win right there. The last few days especially, I've been facing a ton of Mortar, and I'm not sure why that is. Maybe Mortar with the Cannon Cart and the Stein is still super broken. I don't really know. It's still very good, but yeah, Cannoneer is definitely a counter to E-Giant. That's one thing I am worried about with this deck, is that Cannoneer might cook you. So anyways, okay, so that's going to be fine. I could just go, yeah, I guess I'll Tornado. I could have Bar Barreled, to be fair, but we'll see what he does. I'm going to go Dark Prince like this to counteract that Miner. I do have Chef Tower. I was thinking about putting Cannoneer on, but for some reason, I just feel like Chef Tower with the Queen and the E-Giant's kind of nice. But I don't know, maybe I should switch on Cannoneer. I'm still undecided about that aspect. We'll see what he does here. Looks like he's playing MK Bait, which should be a good matchup for me, I think. At least, you know, he can pressure me pretty hard in single, but if I can make it out of single, then I feel pretty comfortable winning this. I'm going to go Bar Barrel like this to kill the Goblins, and then, I guess I could E-Giant the River. If I do, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. He's going to MK, obviously, which is fine. But I think I can pop the ability, and then that should be good. I'm going to go for the ability here, and then that should be quite a lot of damage. Unfortunately, his tower is out of ammo, so I'm not getting as much reflection as I would like, but we still get some good damage in here. If I can defend this, then we're chilling. I want to go Bomber down low and then Dark Prince like this. Oh shoot, oh no. No, I need elixir. I need like 1 elixir for the Tornado, please. I'm cooked. No, Evil Bats, bro. Wait, come on, other tower maybe? It's going to hit one of them, isn't it? Shoot, that's annoying. Okay, so we're going to take a lot of damage right there. And unfortunately, the Duchess will take out my Bomber without any damage. I'm going to go for the Cannon down low. Save our Bar Barrel in case he pressures the river with, like, Goblin Gang. If he Spear Goblins, which he might, he's going to Goblin Gang. Yeah, he's going to Spear Goblins after this. I don't really want to use my Evil Bomber on that. It just doesn't feel like a great trade. I mean, like, it's 2 for 2, but I feel like I'm down 1 or 2 elixir, and I don't really want to waste my Evo Bomber. I'd like to use it in a situation where I can get a lineup on tower. So I think Oh, yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just go here, and then he's going to MK. We're going to predict the Evo Bomber on top of it. I really don't think he can defend this because he's going to be at 7 just about now. We'll go Bomber prediction. Get it? Nice. Okay, he's going to play like Goblin Gang or something on top of this. So I'm going to have my Archer Queen down low, prepared for that. Pop the ability here just to make sure the Goblins don't take out my Queen, and then bang, just like that, tower trade. We'll take that. Very good situation. Good awareness right there to just realize that I couldn't save my tower, even if I wanted to, and just kind of take his other tower and capitalize on the low elixir. I think he actually played, kind of sold himself because he was definitely in a good spot if he didn't play too aggressive there. But I'm just going to go Tornado like this and still force out even more elixir from him. He goes for the MK. Wow. So let's set up an Evo Cannon like this. Maybe I should have waited a second to get the Evo Cannon, whatever it's called, drop down damage stuff. Also, Evo Cannon is kind of ridiculous at the moment. There's a ton of people using it, mostly because Splash Yard is overpowered. But I'm just going to go for the... I guess I'll just go E-Giant down low to tank for this. I don't really have a great cycle. And it's okay. I don't really need to get the lock on. I can just wait for that one big push that's going to win me the game. I'm not going to worry about getting damaged too quickly here. So he's going to MK on top of that E-Giant. Very interesting decision by him. I would have waited for the Queen if I was him personally. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to go for the Bomber at the back. I'm not going to worry about that ability right there. Because the Spear Goblins kind of caught me off guard. I can't lie. We'll go Dark Prince in the back and then got Barb Barrel on top of this Goblins. And then that's going to be decent. I can just go for my cannon up high again here. See what he wants to do. He does get the jump off, but it doesn't really matter. Now I can E-Giant the back, and I think we're in a good spots. Really terrible miner by him. Oh my gosh, this guy's Division 1 aggressive player here. Let's go ahead and pop this ability and then let that MK jump on my tower. Go for the Bomber at the back to make sure I don't take too much damage. And then, yeah, we're very, very good here. I am happy with this situation. We have a full health E-Giants, a full health Archer Queen, and I can just go Dark Prince opposite lane, go for the Evo Cannon to kill his Goblins. Beautiful Evo Cannon right there. Oh my gosh, that was clean. Now he has to MK. I think he's cooked because he can't really kill my Queen, and he's also completely out of ammo on his Duchess. And I have a second E-Giant, and I have a Queen ability to kill the Bats. Yeah, that's game, guys. There's no way he defends this. 2 E-Giants just chopping away at his tower now. The MKs are not really good, gonna do a super high amount of DPS. Plus, on top of that, we have the Queen on King Tower. If he does even like somehow manage to defend the E-Giant, which he doesn't. So that's gonna be a game right there. Pretty good matchup. I'm glad I didn't choke at that one in single right there. So earlier today, I decided to just clean out my entire room because I had a bunch of stuff from like years ago that I didn't need still in like my drawers and a bunch of different random stuff and like clothes that are too small, and you guys know the drill. And I found I found like all these old memories, and I found this little like Clash Royale figurine wizard thingy that I won when I went to like an in-person this is funny. I don't know if I've ever even told this on a video, this like story, I guess, but I went to like an in-person Clash Royale event thing. It was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like some random thing I found. I don't even remember like who was hosting it really. It was just like a Clash Royale event where you came and you played against a certain amount of people in like a tournament standard thing, whatever you call those, just the in-game tournaments. And it was like, man, I was probably like 14 or something. Man, that was so long ago now. And I ended up getting first place in the entire tournament, which there was nobody good. Like, it was just like a troll. I don't even know how to describe it. It was fun. It was like a for-fun tournament, but that they had some prizes and stuff too. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and see what this even is. And I ended up winning this like wizard figurine thing. It was pretty sick. I was pretty hyped about it, to be honest. But okay, it's going to be a decent counter push right here. And yeah, I found it from like 6 years ago. It was my first ever like Clash Royale, what's even the right word? Memory or winning, I guess. But it was fun. So let's just see what he has right here. He's got Pekka, of course, man, of course. I'm just going to go for the... Do I even need to ability here? I'm low-key not going to, because I think he's going to arrows on top of that Queen. Yeah, now I'm just going to go Bomber Cheese the River and get some extra hits on that, while the Pekka finally takes out my E-Giant there. We're going to get 2 bounces on tower, which is nice. So we're down to 1,000. He's down to 1,000. HP off rip. Pekka, not a great matchup, but we did get a very good start, so I guess that's a positive right here. I'm going to cycle my Barb Barrel like this. He has Eagle and Monk. Wait, what in the world? This guy's deck is very weird. He's got Pekka, Eagle, and Monk, which doesn't really have any synergy, but it's really good against this deck specifically, I'd say. So, oh my gosh. I guess I'll just go Queen the River. This is really bad. I'm gonna go for the ability right now and then Bomber to the side. Go for the Barb Barrel for the Wizard, then go for the Evo Cannon. Hopefully it's gonna save me here. Nice Evo Cannon clutch. Kill the Wizard. Nice Evo Cannon clutch, and I can get King Tower active. Bro, that was the clutchest Evo Cannon ever. Let's go, baby. Okay, so let's cycle Dark Prince the back. He's probably gonna Pekka the back if I had to guess. Oh boy. You know what? This is rough. I don't know what to do here because he's probably gonna Monk in front, right? At some point to block for my Archer Queen if I had to guess, which is going to be kind of annoying. I don't really have anything for it. Okay, we'll E-Giant here. This is going to be rough, guys. I don't think Queen will die unless he arrows. So that's fine. The E-Giant's going to do enough to kind of, like, hold him at the river for a bit. That wasn't the greatest E-Giant, I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping... Oh, my gosh, I'm dead. I was kind of hoping that the E-Giant would kind of get to that Night Witch, but it did not do that. I'm going to go Queen again here and then just Tornado everything back into the Bombers, Blasts. Pop the ability here. I need high DPS really quickly, Queen, please. Holy smokes, we're alive. That was just, yeah, that was a lot at the river, I'm going to be honest. So he's going to Pekka again, obviously. I'm just going to E-Giant now. We have to try and force it, I think. I can't defend. There's no way. So let's go Bomber like this, and then Queen is going to die, unfortunately, here, which does suck. Please, I need like 3 E-Giant hits. I think we can get them, though. If I Lightning especially, please, I need like 2 more. Yes, let's go, baby. We ended up beating probably, I would argue that is probably a hard counter. Pekka with Monk. What in the world? I would definitely say that E-Giant is a better double elixir and triple elixir deck than single. I feel like single, you lose a lot more games just randomly, even if you don't do anything wrong, especially with just how broken, for example, like Rune Giant first play and stuff like that kind of just ruins your day. So I'm just going to go Queen to back like this for the Hunter. I think that's fine. We'll see what he does here. I've got my Dark Prince and I've got my Barbarrel too. If he wants to go like Goblin Giant or whatever. I'm going to go Dark Prince on this right side right now. That Hunter should... Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. I did not think the Hunter was that good. Dude, when did Hunter get like crazy at this game? I'm going to pop the ability and then that's going to be nice. He's going to have to reply to that with the Fisherman, which is nice. I can just go Barbarrel right here and then Tornado, get the King Tower activated. We're down about 3, I think, which is fine. I'm not really too mad about that. I've got my Cannon, I've got my Queen, I've got my Bomber, if he does want to go in for some aggressive plays. So I'm going to cycle Bomber to the back. He goes Hunter the other lane. Okay, that's fine, I think. Let's just set up our Cannon on this left-hand side. I've got my Queen if he wants to go in. I think he's playing RG, right? Because he's got Ghost. But I'm not too sure. So yeah, it is RG. That's kind of annoying that he's going all in first play here. But I'm just going to go Barbarrel like this. Is he going to Lightning too? He is, isn't he? Oh my gosh, dude. Like, that is so toxic, bro. Okay, so, I mean... Just RG Lightning, basically first push of the game. Love to see that. Can't do much about it. RG is going to get a lot of shots. Dude, I wish I had Cannoneer in this matchup because that RG would have gotten pretty much no damage. But it's all good. It's all good. I can still come back. That is definitely not the start we were looking for. But like I said, this deck is way better in double and triple than it is in single. You're kind of like stranded in single a lot of the time, as you can see right there. So, going to cycle the E-Giant to back. We're almost in double. About 5 seconds till that happens. I can just go for my Dark Prince here. Actually, I'm going to go for my Bomber, and then I'm going to go for my... I'm just going to wait for him to play something. There's the Fisherman. I'm going to go Evo Cannon now to block the Fisher. Then Barbarrel to kill the Hunter, hopefully. Nice. This is fine. This is fine. Dang, that Hunter did get that last shot, but I can Lightning the Ghost off the map immediately. The Evo Skellies aren't going to do anything to the E-Giant, of course. And that's going to be a lot of damage on the right-hand side. Okay, it might be comeback season, guys. It might be comeback season. So we'll go Queen to force out his Lightning. That's the goal here. There's the Lightning. Perfect. Okay, so this is a really good start. He might still take my tower on the left. We'll see. I'm going to go Dark Prince like this, like... right here. Hopefully that Hunter dies. Bro, Hunter always gets that last shot now. I didn't know it was like that. Barbarrel to predict the Fisherman. Tornado, since I didn't get it down in time. It's all good, though. That should be still a lot of damage. E-Giant's going to get on tower. I think we're chilling here. Dark Prince might get on tower, too. Wait, that E-Giant got, like, no damage. I'm going to go Lightning here. Then we need to cycle back around to one more. Wow, not getting killed by the RG. So we just got to be prepared for this RG on the left-hand lane right now. I'm going to go for my Archer Queen down low right here, just in case he RGs. Okay, that's perfect. I can go for my ability right now. If he Lightnings, that's perfect. Yeah, this game. You can't Lightning that Queen, bro. That is not the play. He had to go RG and try and, like, shove stuff behind it. But now it's going to be game over. I can just go for my Bomber to cycle, and then we can Lightning his tower. GG! Easy win right there. We're going to hit him with the thanks as well, because I hate facing RG in general. But yeah, easy win. Okay, so now we're facing Cannoneer, which is not great. E-Giant does struggle. I think that is kind of the downfall of E-Giant, is ever since they've added the Cannoneer, it's been a lot harder to play it. I know it was decently meta before they added it. That was a while back now, but still... Cannoneer is like the perfect response for E-Giant. Obviously, we're going to go for the barrel like this on top of his barrel, and that's going to be an okay counter. The Ice Spirit does jump. It's fine, though. I've got my E-Giant cycle. I could go in the back, but I'm just going to go Archer Queen instead. Try and play a bit, like, not really passive, but don't want to be too aggressive in single because I could get cooked. You know what? I'm just going to tank the wall breakers. This deck is too expensive to be defending all that in single. So I'm going to go E-Giant like this, go for the Bomber down low for the Goblin Gang. He doesn't have a building, I don't think. It's just that bait deck with the Goblin Gang, Skeleton King. I played this the other day, so we're going to pop the ability like this. That's going to counteract that Skelly King pretty well. E-Giant's going to get on tower for a few, but you can see like how much worse the E-Giant is against the Cannoneer compared to like a Princess Tower, even Duchess. and Chef Tower as well. But I'm just going to go Barbarrel Dark Prince like that to counteract his push. And I think we're fine. As long as I can survive single and I get that one big push. Oh, Dark Prince on tower. Let's go. One more. Ooh, Dark Prince level 16, baby. That's why I have Chef Tower right there, guys, because that level 15 Dark Prince would not have gotten a hit at all. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be tough to defend in single. But if I can get out of single without too much damage, he's going to go barrel here, by the way. Then I should be chilling. So I've got my cannon, trying DPS down this barrel as fast as I can, which is fine. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. I've got my Evo Bomber in cycle if I do end up getting a chance to even go E-Giants. Okay, okay, what the heck? Oh my gosh, that is I would actually say that's a bad play. Okay, dang, I was trying to pull that Skelly King back up high. Because I can kind of punish him now, and he doesn't have much elixir, so I mean, he could defend this probably, but I have enough for E-Giant Bomber the river, and he's probably cooked, so I'm just going to let that kind of happen, go for the Queen ability right now, and I think that should be tower. It is tower. Let's go. So he did play way too aggressive right there. I think I can defend if I play perfect defense the whole match, so I'm going to go Bomber like this in the back, Barbarrel right here, Tornado to King Tower for the Goblin Barrel. We're taking a bit of damage, but nothing crazy. I'm just going to tank those wall breakers and then set up for this defense and try and play the best defense of my life. So it's only one wall breaker hit, of course, because we have, what's it called? We have the King Tower, but I can just go E-Giant to pocket to be annoying. I didn't really, that was kind of bad timing because he just played the Dark Goblin. So maybe I should just chill and play patient. I'm playing too aggressive with this deck. This deck is a little bit more patient once you do take a tower. Obviously, you want to play like way more defensive, and you have good enough defense to like do that. I would say like good enough. It's not amazing, but that cannon should take out the barrel here perfect. And that's only one hit. I can take as much damage as I need to, as long as I don't lose my entire tower. So only 10 seconds. We'll go Bomber like this. He's gonna gang. I can just go. I didn't even need that barrel low key. I'm just gonna go Tornado like this to pull that barrel back up, and that's gonna be a game right there. So the problem with no spell in your deck, as you can see, is that you can't take the tower at the end. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy the Butch clip. Peace.